Hello and welcome to another video with Moalani. This is video number 18 of my Dwarf Fortress Let's Play series. Now in the first episode of the series I did play through the Dwarf Fortress tutorial, and this fortress that we started in that tutorial is the same fortress we're playing for the duration of the series. Okay, I am probably hitting play fairly early in this episode. I did just want to set up a couple of workshops here. Where are the stockpiles? There. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and set up a couple of stoneworker workshops to be dealing with the blocks. You know what? We're going to set that close to the door here. We're going to make those out of... We're going to do one out of granite. Nope. Workshop, stoneworker. Keep building after placement. We're going to do another one out of rhyolite. If we have any more of those blocks, we may not. Not seeing any rhyolite bars. And then we're going to do another one out of orthoclase. So we'll just go ahead and make those two. We're going to toggle those top priority. We need to have some rock blocks going before we really set up sort of the rest of these floors. We actually do have periclase, rhyolite, obsidian. Oh, we can move... Okay. Let's go ahead and move that. We're removing these stockpiles. We are ready for... to move the rhyolite blocks. We have so much... Oops. We have so much rhyolite. Accept, and then we're going to move the other blocks. And they'll move the bins. That's not a big deal. Okay. Accept, and then we're going to come over. We're going to grab these rhyolite blocks. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Perfect. And accept. Okay. Microline, we're running low on. Blend. I'm just reminding myself of what we have here. Oh, cinnabar blocks, we have some. Anhydrite. The allanite bars. You know, we could set up the stone floor here. Pyrolusite. Orpiment. These are andesite. Okay, you know what? We are. Okay. Stoneworker. I'm going to set these out of a lighter color. I think I'm going to go andesite blocks on these. And we will grab one allanite block. These we're going to tie to, we're going to set up some stockpiles to go with it. The tombstones and slabs. Furniture. We're going to go coffins, we're going to go stone all. All except for artifact, all except for artifact on the quality. Oh, no, sorry. We're going low quality. stone coffin, low quality. Furniture, we're gonna go coffin, we're gonna go stone, all, exceptional, exceptional. We're gonna go coffin, stone, all, you know what, all except for obsidian. And I'll explain in a moment here. Masterwork, masterwork. Let's go and remove the obsidian while I'm thinking about it. Stone clay. Reason being is the Baron's furniture. I do want it to be made out of a higher quality material. I think I'm going to go obsidian. We do have enough obsidian that I'm okay doing that. So, but I do want those to have their own stockpile. Stone clay, so we'll go obsidian. Okay. And then we're going to go coffin. This one will go all. We're going to shut off the ability of the stockpile to accept from stockpiles. And this is going to be coffin encrusted. That being said, we are going to set up a jeweler that will specifically encrust the coffins as we get them. Okay. And then we're going to go furniture, we're going to go coffin, we're going to go... You know what? No. Delete. Yes. Okay. We're going to set up the obsidian furniture separately. Okay. So that is the coffins. Now we need to set up these slabs. Kind of the same thing here. Slabs. Stone, all except for obsidian. We'll go low quality. We're gonna go slabs, all except for obsidian. Go exceptional, exceptional. Stone, slabs, exceptional. I want to use the higher quality slabs and coffins for our dwarves. I do also want to color code a little bit, so we will be making some extra coffins and slabs. So we can get the color coding down. Obsidian. Sorry if I sound a little stuffed up, I am kind of getting over a cold. Masterwork, masterwork, okay. Stone slabs. crusted slabs here. Furniture, slabs, stone, all except for artifact, all except for artifact. Shut off the ability to accept from anywhere. And stone, slabs. Crest. Alright. Down here, workshop, stoneworker. We'll do granite, orthoglaze, mica. We're just kind of doing some different colors here. And then we'll do allanite. And we will do a second allanite one. There we go. And then we are also going to do a jeweler. We'll do that out of anhydrite. Alright. We're going to go furniture. Armor stands. Boxes, which is the coffers. Cabinets. Doors. We'll go millstones. Cairns. Tables. Thrones. Weapon rack. We'll add traction benches as well. And the other large tools we're going to set up separate stockpiles for. Stone, all except for, we're going to shut off the obsidian here. Go low quality. Stone furniture, low quality. And yes, I'm setting up big stockpiles here on purpose. Armor stands, boxes, cabinets, doors, hatch covers, cairns, millstones, tables, thrones, traction bench, weapon rack. Stone, all except for obsidian. We'll go exceptional, exceptional. Exceptional. Furniture, we are going to do armor stands, boxes, cabinets, doors, hatch covers, millstones, cairns, tables, thrones, traction bench, weapon rack. Do stone, all except obsidian. Do masterwork, masterwork. And then we'll set up one for encrusting. Furniture. Armor stand. Boxes, cabinets. Door. Hatch cover. Millstone. Cairn. Table, throne, traction bench, weapon rack. Hall. Do all minus artifact on all minus artifact. Shut off the ability to accept from anywhere. Furniture encrusted. Okay. So we have our furniture. We have our coffins and slabs. I do want to set up an area for book shelves specifically. So workshop, we're going to come over. We're going to do granite, and we'll do allanite. We don't need more than that set up for the bookshelves. Okay. You know what? We really don't need. I'm going to cancel construction here. Where the clay is. Cancel construction. We'll do just a different color. We'll do the Pericles here. Are we gonna? Oh no, we'll do cinnabar. Okay, we'll do cinnabar. Okay. This is gonna be furniture. Other large tools. Stone. All but obsidian. Low quality. We're going to shut off the ability to accept from anywhere. Bookcase. Low quality. This one workshop will feed into these stockpiles alone. We'll go exceptional. Furniture. Now the other large tools encompasses a large range of furniture. That's why we're shutting off the ability to accept from anywhere. Stone. All but obsidian. Exceptional, exceptional. Exceptional. Shut off the ability to accept from anywhere. Okay. And masterwork. Other large tools. We'll go stone. All but obsidian. We have masterwork, masterwork. Okay. And then we'll need statues and pedestals. We're going to go fancy on the colors here. Same thing, we'll go, I think we'll go, so we went cinnabar. For the statues, we're going to go Pericles. Same thing. the exact same thing actually. We are going to shut its other large furniture, or other large tools. The stone. We're going to leave the obsidian on here in case we can direct it to make obsidian statues if we want, and it's fine if that goes in these same stockpiles. We'll go low quality. Stone statue. Low quality. This is, again, have to shut off the ability to accept from anywhere. And this stockpile will be, or this workshop will be linked directly to these stockpiles. We'll go statue. Actually, oops. This is not other large tools, this is statues. Statues. Which means we can actually leave it on. So, we have statue, we have stone, we have exceptional. And we have stone, statues, masterwork. Stone, all, masterwork. And we will actually go ahead and make a jeweler right here to encrust said statues out of anhydrite, which means we're actually going to paint paint. Okay. And then we are going to do a new stockpile. There we go. Furniture, statues, stone, all. Quality, all but artifact. All but artifact. This one will shut off. This is stone, statue, encrust. And then we'll do one stoneworker down here for, we did cinnabar, we'll do ornament. For pedestals, which I believe are other large tools, stone, all but obsidian. Actually, we can leave obsidian on, that's fine. We'll go low quality. Low quality. Low quality. And this one we do need to shut off. Actually, we're gonna reduce that, except We'll do other large tools. This is stone all. Exceptional, exceptional. Pedestal. And shut off the ability to accept from anywhere. And I know this is a ton of setup. Other large tools. Stone all. Masterwork, masterwork. Stone. Pedestal. Masterwork. And then we will do the encrusting. Stone, other large tools. Stone, all, quality, all but artifact. All but artifact. Stone. Pedestal. Crust. Okay. And then workshop, stoneworker. We're going to come up and do obsidian. And we're going to do the obsidian furniture. Stockpiles. So armor stand. Boxes, cabinet, door. Hatch cover. We will do other large tools here. Cairn, millstone. Table, throne. Weapon rack. We just need a place for if we do need to make these workshops out of the obsidian, we need a place for them to go. I'm debating on that other large tools. We're gonna need the other large tools if we do like bookcases. Okay, I think that's good. So this is gonna be obsidian only. And we'll do low quality. Obsidian furniture, low quality. Armor stand. Boxes, cabinets. Oh, we need to add coffins. Door. Hatch cover. Millstone, other large stone. Cairn. Slabs. Table, throne. Traction bench, weapon rack. Not wheelbarrow. This is obsidian. Exceptional. So we need to go back and add coffin and slab here. Okay. And then furniture, armor stands, boxes, cabinet, coffin, door, hatch cover, millstone, cairn, slab, table, throne, traction bench, weapon rack, obsidian, masterwork, masterwork. Masterwork, okay. And we're not setting up a stockpile for the encrusting because that will actually do on the, come down to the jewelry floor, in this section that we set up. Okay. And with that, I think we're actually going to hit play for a little bit here. Doing okay on beds. So we've set through the DF hack, we've set this as a top priority, so they're going to come and make those workshops. And we're going to go ahead. Okay, and we're going to pause, and we are going to get some rock blocks going. So let's see here. We'll do work orders. Actually, we'll just add rock blocks. Okay, we do need some microline so we can finish the jewel crafters workshops. So microline. We're going to do some brimstone. We're going to use up that brimstone. Do andesite. Mica. Railgar and stibnite. I don't think I have any rock blocks of railgar and stibnite. Okay. And then over here we are going to set up some rock blocks on repeat. We're going to do granite. And we're going to do rhyolite. And then we'll do some rock block work orders for allanite, for cobaltite, for cinnabar, for mica, and for microline. Okay. And then over here we will set up a work order for rock block, and we'll do 10 obsidian. Okay, we'll hit play. you know what? We do need to come in and we need to shut off furniture items. So we need to shut off stone, clay, none. And then, because the metal furniture we don't have stuff set up for, so we don't want to shut the stuff off. This we can delete. Okay. And I'm going to pause and just check out. So we do have, it is midwinter. Our squad is sparring. We have Masterpiece. We did set up a few of our animals to be slaughtered, and that's what's happening. An animal has grown to become a stray drake. Okay. Make wood bin has been completed. Okay. Something I do want to check out here in the dyer shop, add new task. So dye a specific color, mix dye. This is new for me. Actually, I will get into that. I'm going to set up the clothing for on another episode. I'm going to be looking at that. Mix. Blue dye. Open menu. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to make dye. There we go. So we can make apple bark dye, make apple leaf dye. Okay. Because I was wondering, most of the dyes that were added before, the only way to get dye was through like a cairn or a millstone. But now it looks like you can just make dye at the dye shop, which actually makes a whole lot of sense. Alright. So we have some things happening. Okay, so this worker we are most definitely assigning Dumat. Dumat's getting assigned to a whole bunch of workshops, I think. But we most definitely do not want Dumat doing a lot of... Okay, so this we are going to cancel. Have him give to these stockpiles. Okay, done. So this is stone pedestal workshop. Okay. I come down to our crafting. Okay, nice, nice. We're going to go ahead, and this is our legendary clothier. We're going to go ahead and give them a nice fancy room. Okay, we are going to place some furniture here. We're going to go cabinet. We'll do cobaltite. Chest. Cobaltite. And a cobaltite door. Okay. And then we have... Gonna come up to the barracks. Rooms. Is this an assigned room? It is. Okay. So we will do cabinet. have a masterwork. Okay. Furniture. Chest. Right, like coffer. And we'll do, excuse me, a door. Nice. And that gives, our squad is now decked out in their furniture. Okay. Sagoon, one of our stonecutters, has given birth to a boy. Alright. We have make wooden bin. We have it started raining. Cancels smelt tetrahedrite needs. Okay. Lore has... Lore's cooking up masterpieces. There we go. Sagoon has become a wrestler. Alright. And sparring. Okay. Gonna pause while we do a little bit more furniture. Alright. So we'll come over and we'll do a rhyolite cabinet. Rhyolite chest. And a rhyolite door. Perfect. So then we do need to make some other rhyolite furniture here. Okay. So worker, we're gonna go do mat. Do mat. Or we'll do master. Stone. Workshop. And we're gonna do some work orders here for, we're gonna do rock cabinet, we're gonna do rock coffer, we're gonna do rock door, and we're gonna do these out of granite. And then I think we're doing allanite on the... I would do andesite because it's more purple for the crafter dining hall, but we don't have a ton of that. So I'm okay doing allanite instead. So I think we're going to set up the work orders for that. And go ahead and make some tables and chairs. Table and chair. We're going to make these allanite. And allanite. Okay. You know, we used up the last of our brimstone, so I think our brimstone coffin can be used for one of the pets. Okay, we're going to make these top priority to just get these finished. Masterwork. Burial. Stone. Workshop. Dumat is getting assigned here as well. And we are going to go ahead and do we're not going to do work orders. For the coffins. So allanite, do an andesite, basalt. We're just going to do kind of a bunch of different cinnabar, cobaltite. I don't know what cryolite is. Granite. We'll do a hornblende, mica, microline. Alright. And then these are orthoclase. I will do a work order for the orthoclase slabs. Orthoclase. Go ahead and make some granite slabs. And we'll make some rhyolite slabs because we have so much of it. Okay, just get ourselves set up so that we have some of that stuff. Okay, we do have, nice, the cairn set up. So workshop, that's under farming, I think. Yeah, cairn. We'll go ahead and set that up here. Now we could, okay, and actually we are going to go ahead and remove this stone workshop. This jeweler we're also going to go ahead and remove. We don't need the jeweler. Okay, our drink is situation. I think we need another still, honestly. Workshop, farming, still, because we need to have more than one still going, I think. We'll go orthoclase boulder. So we do have a rhyolite cabinet that is a masterwork cabinet. And that, so let's see here, that's mica on the table and chair, throne and table. Okay, you know, I think we'll go ahead and do the cabinet, right? We'll do the rhyolite cabinet here. As best I can, try to color coordinate a little bit. I'm just reviewing a little bit of what we have going on here. We do have some additional beds made. So in the hospital, I think we do want some higher quality beds. So I'm going to go ahead and place some higher quality beds here. Oh, we have quite a few masterwork beds. Okay. Alright. We're going to come up and focus a little bit on our barracks here. Yeah, okay. And we'll go ahead and place some more of those low quality beds here. So hazel. Specifically, this is the lowest quality bed that we're going to be placing for now. We're selling them if they are lower quality than this. So the peach and the chestnut. Okay. And then you know what? I'm going to come down. Dumas just going to be busy. We'll place the order for the armor stands, chests, and things of that nature in a minute. Okay. Oh, do we have both squads trading right now? So I'm going to go look at the schedule. So we have the Watchful Mirror, view monthly schedule. We are in Obsidian. Current month, so they are off duty. Okay. And I actually like that it's staggered training. So I wanted to click on our dwarves here in the squads and just see how they're coming along. Legendary Observer, High Master Discipline, Master Fighter, Accomplished Axe Dwarf, Talented Dodger. So I think something... Okay, so we have a Talented Axe Dwarf. This guy is a fighter. We have a competent Spear Dwarf. So 1 spear, 1 axe. 1 spear, so 2 spear, 1 axe. Two spear, 2 axe. Fighter, striker. And 1 sword. Okay, we're going to come back and we're going to check out making some weapons. So worker, cancel, we're going to come in. We want weaponsmith. Xanag might be training. Competent weaponsmith. Proficient metal crafter. Blacksmith, metal crafter. So these guys are all training down here. These are the... Okay, so we do have a competent or an adequate weaponsmith. So we're going to grab Xanag and we're going to set up... So we're going to set up some iron weapons here for them. So Axe Dwarf is, I assume, Battle Axe. We'll do Battle Axe. We'll do 2 spears. And then we'll actually do a couple of swords. Short sword. Short sword. Then we'll do an iron warhammer. We'll do an iron crossbow. And we'll do an iron mace. With all of that being said, we may need to come down our metal floor and just make sure we've got more charcoal going. So we do have Xanig tied to this. We're going to do make charcoal. Do we have... We do not. Okay. Alright, and we're going to go back up. We're going to hit play. We're going to let it at least go to spring here. And we're just going to kind of watch a little bit here on the floor. Yeah, they're coming in. They're placing all the beds that we placed. So a fully furnished barracks, you can assign your squad to sleep in the barracks, but they need beds for that. You can also assign them to store their militia squad, like gear, in the barracks. In order for them to have that, you need to have an armor rack, a weapon stand, and a chest for each of them. The chest, I think, stores things like flasks, backpacks, possibly quivers. I'm not really sure what all goes in the chest, but the weapon racks will store their weapons, the armor will store their armor. So that'll be something that we do not go ahead and make, and we're going to make it out of allanite. We've got our allanite doors, we're going to do allanite furniture. And we'll just get this barracks decked out. And let's see here. Cancels process pigtails, needs unwrought processable pigtail. Masterwork, wood bin, masterpiece, strawberry stew. Lots of sparring. Lots of work orders have been completed. Okay. And lots of sparring. So they're just gaining skill with all of this. And if you go in and look... No, it's not this. Most of these guys are legendary observers. That is a skill they get through the, like expert observer, that's a skill they get through all of this training. The disciplined fighter, striker, spear dwarf. And we will need to start making some iron armor as well. We don't have any flexstone, so we can't really make steel. We're going to make steel pieces as the steel comes in. But in the meantime, we do want to get these guys decked out. In case something, pops up and we need our military, we want them to be equipped. And it kind of seems... Yeah, Gashud... Individual combat drill, okay. Gashud is a proficient axe dwarf. And Kosoth is an adept fighter. We put these guys in the archer squad. We are going to need more iron crossbows, I think. We can also make some wood crossbows. Now we are coming up on spring. You know what, I am actually going to come up to the surface here. We still actually have a lot of wood on the surface. This is going to make the elves really mad. You know what, we are going to pause. We're going to come down. We do need some more beds. So work order, make bed times 10. You know what, we are also going to, I think we do, we have a Boyer. We have Xanig, who I think is training. Yeah, Xanig, oh, Xanig is training, so, okay. We need to come down to our metalworking floor. Is that the same Xanig? It is. Okay, so we need another dwarf assigned here who is not in the military. Adequate. Wood burner. Let me go in and look at our metal working. See who all we have. So yeah, Mozuth is the one, accomplished armorsmith, accomplished blacksmith. I'm gonna go look at Mozuth here. Mozeus. Accomplished metal crafter. Okay, you know, we're also gonna assign him here. And we're gonna just make him kind of our all-around. Make charcoal. Times 20. We're gonna come in and we're gonna look at worker. And we're gonna see who all. Brewer. Proficient brewer. But Oodle is training. Who do we have assigned here? I think this is, yeah, this is Onket. We do have a novice brewer here in Atir. Let me go look at Atir. So we do have them. They are a dabbling woodcutter and a dabbling brewer, thresher, spinner, tanner. You know, we do kind of need another. We need another brewer, so we'll go ahead and assign Atir here. And tasks, brew, and brew. Okay. Come down to the crafting floor and kind of see. Alright, yeah, we have some stuff set up. So this is the quicklime kiln. We'll have it set to go here. Now the ashery, I'm not sure which skill this is. Lye maker, competent potash maker. The ashery, I'm gonna look. We have make lye, we have make potash from ash, make potash from lye. And I think we need both ash and. Did we set up an ash stockpile? Milk of lime, quick lime, parchment. I'll have to look this up again and to see what we're setting up down here. I'll do that for next episode. Okay. But we're going to come down to... Yep. And for the rest of the winter here, we will go ahead and watch as this gets set up. We'll go ahead and set some engraving here. We just really do want our legendary clothier to be happy, which actually I want to go in and look. Is it Urist? Who is our legendary clothier? That is Ral. Oh, he's set up as a scribe. Ral. And he is not happy. Okay. So I set up the bedroom hoping he would, or she will get a little bit more happy. Craft object, so we do need to set up some more crafting here for her. Ral. Cloth. Glove. Cloth. Mitten. cloth robe, cloth robe, and then we'll do some loincloths. Okay, yeah, nice. Our drink is actually starting to go up now. And you know what, we are gonna go ahead and add some barrels here. Because we're kind of focused on making a bunch of drinks right now, we really want some more barrels going. And here comes spring. Okay, I don't know for sure that the elves are going to be mad, but we do have kind of a lot of wood on the surface, and that does seem to make them mad. Okay. And it does look like, yeah, our squad has stopped training, so you know they're getting, they've turned back into all of their tasks here. Animal has grown to become a stray yak cow. You have struck topaz. Okay. Spring has arrived. Brew. We need, okay. Cooked plenty of masterpieces. We are going to come back up onto the surface here and just set up some, come up and get all the, oops, all the plants here. And just looking at our brewing. Alright. Actually, I'm going to come down and look at the craft floor here and see. We did set up. Okay, yep, there are. Craft Dwarf workshop. Oh, that's for the wood. This is the Master Stone Crafts. These are the encrusted. Okay. Encrust. Finish good with cut gem. Yeah. Encrust. Finished good with cut gem. So elf crafts. Okay. So. We are going to make sure that we shut these off here. And come in. Work order. Craft. We'll do rock crafts. We're going to do granite. And we'll hit play. And we're also going to come in and just do some rock crafts out of, we'll do cobblestite, rock crafts, rhyolite, just to get some product. It is spring now, so we do have the elves arriving. Yep, diplomacy. They. Yep, the elves are mad. That button pops up when the elves are coming, and they see all the wood on the surface. We will. Just kind of want to watch. So they're making the. Looks like the granite craft first. You know what? We have Geshud assigned to this, and Geshud is busy. Oh boy. Alright. I'm going to pause while we do this. We'll do Ingiz. Little check mark there means they're on the way. Merchants have arrived. Going super slow, they're carrying the boulder. Okay, so there's the rhyolite. And this is... Here comes another crafter. It looks like we got somebody with no skill, because those were both low level. But looks like only the scepter got placed, which means the person that hauled the other one liked it. Which, hey, that's great. Cobblestite earring. Okay. Gonna set up a couple more here. Dwarf clays. We're going to deal with the traders next episode. The weather has cleared. Work orders have been completed. Nothing to catch in the northwestern swamps. Lots of masterpiece. They're bringing the boulder, the mica boulder. Mica amulet. We're not getting a lot of skill out of this. Our legendary stonecrafter is busy though. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pause, and we're going to leave the episode there. If you enjoyed the episode, please thumbs up it. If you enjoy what I'm producing, please subscribe to the channel. This is Milani. I will see you next episode.